Yo, what's up everybody? This is Devin-Foxy Remastered speaking, and before this video could begin exactly, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified so that you won't miss a single video that comes on this channel. And also, the teams I do not like, this will be on my top 5, which I'm also going to kind of mention right here and right now, that the teams I don't like in the NFL so far would have to probably be, my only guess is that I only made only 5 of the top teams I just do not like. So, as of right now, what the top 5 teams I don't like exactly is that, yeah, so let me just go ahead and do something for a sec while I go ahead and just see where I can find here exactly. So, the teams I don't like exactly right here and right now, that probably would have to be, is, the Green Bay Packers. Yep, that's right, definitely the Packers. And the question is, why do I hate the Packers? Well, like I said again, I barely do hate the Packers because, yeah, I just don't really like the Green Bay Packers. I just really don't like them. And the reason to that why is because I just don't like the Packers because, I just think the Seahawks are better than the Packers because they're just like way, way better than the Packers. So, yeah, pretty much that the Seahawks are like way, way better than the Green Bay Packers would ever be. So, yeah, I'd say definitely I hate the Green Bay Packers is my main number one hate team. So that's probably why I don't like the Packers, because I just do not like them. That's it. And also, the other question on number 2 is, what do I hate next? The next team I don't like would have to be is no than any other exactly. That would be is, unfortunately, to be, of course, is that, well, the only thing that would have to be is, of course, is the 49ers. Because why do I hate the 49ers? Well, because Seahawks are rivals with the 49ers. That's why I don't like the 49ers. I just preferred Seahawks kicking their butts because usually, as always, as every per usual time, is that I just kind of prefer more likely to say that I do not like the 49ers because they suck grass, they suck pretty stupidly. That's probably why I hate the 49ers. So, yeah, that's exactly why I pretty much hate the 49ers. So, speaking about that anyway, hold on, I think I'm almost gonna get the name just right. Hold on. I'm just trying to look through pretty much exactly is something that starts with the top 10 for a second. So for me right now, I'm just going to go ahead and just check on the top hated teams I just don't like exactly, which I'm trying to go down to that. So hold on, just trying to scroll that down. Alright, yep, there it is. Alright. Alright, now all I'm going to do is just mention other teams anyway. Alright, so first right now, by the way, folks, is my top 1 hated team is the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, number 2 would absolutely be is the 49ers. That would be on my second pick of the top 5 exactly. But remember this, by the way, they're going to be separate. They're going to be like separate parts exactly to this a little bit with the top 5 and top 10. So I'm going to kind of go ahead and just mention this now, that my top 3rd hated team would have to be is the Los Angeles Rams. Why do I hate the Rams? Well, the Rams, by the way, are hard-hitting opponents. Like, they're like the most hard-hitting, absolutely hard-hitting team that has actually ever been seen last time. So I have to say I do despise a few of the other teams I just don't like in NFL because I just don't barely like them. They just pretty much are stupid. They just suck. Just from my opinion, I just don't like the Rams because they're like my 3rd hated team that I would have to describe. So that's why they're on my number 3rd spot. Now, on number 4 would have to be is the Commanders. Now, what really pisses me off much more exactly about that too is why do I hate that? The reason why I hate, of course, that would have to be is Commanders now. Is because Commanders, by the way, I don't really actually give full respect of the Commanders anyway, because seriously, I literally prefer the Redskins over than Commanders. I'm like, come on, that name is stupid. Like, that name is just like, bro, does this have to really offend the Redskins now? Does this really have to like offend the Redskins? Like, really? Like, that's not even a native team. That's just like sincerely bringing like, oh, there's a commander. We gotta put a commander in a Washington. What the hell is that? Like, what even is that? Like, that's a full on embarrassment, man. That's like a full on embarrassment for seeing literally for how that even goes. Like, come on, dude. Like, everybody knows. Like, everybody knows that Redskins were a better satisfying team over than the Commanders now. Like, really. Just freaking really. Now, the next one I have to hate much more on number 5 than ooh, you know who I hate even more. The freaking Chiefs of Kansas Shit City. Like, yeah, Cheater City now. Like, let's call them Cheater City because they like to be cheating in a city. Get it? It's like cheating in a city, but with cheating in it. But for real though, I just want to say is why am I don't like the Chiefs as much as Kansas City? Well, the reason why I don't like Chiefs, by the way, is because I don't really like them. They freaking cheated. They cheated, dude. Like, they cheat lots of times. Well, pretty much especially in the 2020s right now, that they probably cheat now exactly, than less than pretty much the 2000 teens or 2000 still. But I'm just saying, man, they cheat a lot more than they could ever give the pay for the referees. Like, they pay the referees to just automatically let the Chiefs get a freaking slide pass for cheating automatically. Like, they just cheat. Cheat. Like, they always cheat. Like, I don't know what to say from anybody else for those who can never or will understand about the Chiefs is that they cheat, dude. They've always cheated. They always will cheat. And that's why I'm against the Chiefs anyway. And yes, it's going to be the same conversation as number top 10 anyways, but more teams to hate anyway. Which, like I said, there's going to be question marks a little bit on 6, and then the other number that is a 7, and then 8, 9, 10. Like, there's only going to be a few spots that are going to probably be considered revealed in top 10 hated teams for later. So let's just say this, that those are my top 5 hated teams that I do not like. That is the Packers, the 49ers, the Rams, the stupid fake ass name Commanders, or should I say the fake name of Redskins, which is just a little unacceptable, but a little bit offensive, just onto not celebrating like a native team. And of course, finally, the Chiefs, which in this answer, I've always hated the Chiefs, but now I hated them even more for settling to take Kenneth Walker III to their side of the freaking spot, which is just pathetic. But hey, guess what? We finally got another beast that could outram pretty much Kenneth Walker III, or pretty much yet beyond, maybe like Devon Witherspoons exactly, or Satch, or a few other players that could outbeat Kenneth Walker III, but hopefully that could work pretty well. But I'm just saying, man, that I hope the Beast actually does surprise me, and I hope it happens, by the way, by the time when NFL season starts or like regular season plays, because I really, really want to see how Kenneth Walker III took a bad side of the deal and left the Seahawks, because it's going to be a revenge payback to revenge payback. So I hope that the receipts are coming. I hope the new receipts come, by the way, to know how Chiefs are the next most biggest cheaters in the freaking game, in the world as well as we know it, because they cheat so many times. They just love that cash. They just love the cash of the cheating, smell cash money, because it can rhyme, it can spell crap for no reason, and I have no feelings for that. So, Cyber again, do not care. So, as the same question goes, that's pretty much my top 5 hated teams I dispose and dislike of pretty much my hated teams, because there's a saying, by the way, that you have to like hate something or it's just gonna not make sense. So that's my answer. I made 5 of those answers that were um Green Bay Packers, because like I said, I don't hate cheese or anything. I just hate the name that's been called Packers. That's all. And of course the 49ers, well, as usual, I just don't like the 49ers. They just suck. They really suck ass, and they just, you know what I mean, basically. I just really don't like 49ers because I'm just against that team. And of course, the Rams are like the same thing too, but more a little bit of a hard-hitting team a little bit, but I just don't really like the team of the Rams. They just like to ram people down or just knock them down for every other second, so that's probably why I still don't like them as much. And finally, the Commanders, exactly which the saying goes to for the Commanders. Bro, please change back to Redskins. I swear to God, please change back to Redskins. Which, it just doesn't give me any other surprise to know why. And then the next part, finally, that is number 5, the very last number 5, is known to be is the Chiefs. Which the Chiefs, like I said, I don't like Chiefs. I don't like Mahomes. I really don't like Patrick Mahomes, or, I just don't like Mahomes, or Travis Kelsey or anything. I just don't like those characters. I just really don't like them because they just somehow want to like just cheat. They're always known to be for cheating, and they always will be known to be that way. So can't really say nothing much about it either. So again, it doesn't matter. It just really doesn't matter. And of course, it's the same thing. I don't really like Taylor Swift either, which, I was going to start liking Taylor Swift a little bit until Chiefs could have still lose, but nope. That's never going to happen, which just never will happen, and that's just my final choice. But for those, again, who are understanding what I'm talking about, then please understand what I'm just talking about, because at this point, again, it's just that, yeah, I really don't care, man. I just really don't kind of care anymore. But anyways, that being said, thank you guys again for watching. Please be sure to give this video a like and comment, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified so that you don't miss a single video that comes on this channel. Anyways, this was just my top 5 because at this point I want to kind of get this done anyway. But there will be a top 10 soon that they will also be mentioned anyways as well. So thank you guys for being patient, and I'll see you guys later again and on out. So thank you for watching, and see you later, and see you next time. Signing right on out. Bye bye everybody, and see you later.